Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, on this channel, we talk about all things investing and all things finance. And we like to mix in a little travel along with that. So please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Also, follow me at High Def Jones on Instagram. High Def Jones. Follow me on IG. So this morning, I'm chilling out, watching TV, and I see an interview with Rich Paul. Yep, Rich Paul. If you don't know who Rich Paul is, he is the CEO of Clutch Sports. He's married to Adele. He's LeBron James's right-hand man. All right, so I'm watching this interview, and Rich says something very, very important. He said, for every $100 you make, you really only have like $15 to yourself. I'm like, man, that's true. 100 bucks you make, and you really only have $15 to yourself. Wow, that's amazing. He also made another statement that really stuck with me. He said that you can't save your way to wealth. I'll say it again. You can't save your way to wealth. That's profound. Now, for my people out there who only have a checking account, that's trouble. That's bad news. Now, let me just say, I was one of those people at one time too. I only had a checking account and a savings account. That was it. Checking, savings. That's it. Brokerage accounts. I want you to go out the next Monday, Tuesday, whenever you have time, go open a brokerage account. And now it's so easy because let me grab it here. It's right here. You don't have to even go to the bank anymore. Robinhood, Webull. There's so many apps. You can just open a brokerage account in 5 or 10 minutes. There's no excuse. And don't tell me you need a lot of money, because you don't. Start one share at a time, one share per week. Just start investing. Just start, okay? And it's so important because guess what's here? And you've been hearing about it. We all have been hearing about it. 2 letters. AI. AI is here, everybody. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And let me tell you, my people out there that have 9 to 5s, I've had plenty of 9 to 5 jobs. I know people who have wonderful 9 to 5 jobs. But let's talk about something here, though. These companies, these CEOs, they have a staff of people, thousands upon thousands of employees. Do you think they really want to pay you? They don't want to pay you. It's out of necessity. People were needed. You know, they need people. But now with AI coming into play, and with all of these major corporations dumping billions of dollars into AI, it's something that we must take note of, because they're doing it for a reason. And that reason is eventually they want to get rid of you. They do. They don't want to pay you that $120,000 a year you make. They don't want to pay you that $60,000 a year you make. They don't want to pay that. They don't want to pay you health insurance. They don't want to deal with you needing vacation, and you want to be off for Thanksgiving. You want to be off because you got a little twisted last night, so you got to call in sick. You need a smoke break every 15 or 20 minutes. They don't want to deal with that. So AI, robotics, okay, machines, robots, they don't need to smoke a cigarette every 15 minutes. They don't come to work late. They don't need a salary. They don't need a raise. They don't complain. And they don't need health insurance. They just need maintenance. They just need maintenance. That's it. So we have to understand that we're at the beginning of this right now. But when we can look into the future and see what's coming, we do what? Prepare. That preparation is going to be you investing right now, today. Invest. Okay, like Rich Paul said, you can't save your way to wealth. All right, you also can't get to wealth by spending hours upon hours on Netflix every day, hours upon hours playing the video game, hours upon hours on dating apps, trying to find a date, trying to see who you can take out for a drink, going to the club, spending $400 for a bottle at the club. You know, we have to start taking our time and using it wisely. Read books. We have to, right now you're on YouTube, check out YouTube channels about investing. That's what really made me want to do a channel on it, because I think it's needed, and we got some great people out there already doing some wonderful content about investing. So you can watch me or anybody else I just want you to get some money, make some money, and get to that level of wealth, and get, more importantly, freedom, financial freedom. So when we talk about AI, we all know Bill Gates. We know Billy Gates. And he made a statement recently. He said within 10 years, AI will replace many doctors and teachers, and humans won't be needed for most things. That's major. Everything is going to robotics. Quantum computing is coming down the pipeline. Autonomous driving. I mean, everything these companies are investing in today is so they can cut people in the future. That's all it is. We have to be able to see the long game and prepare for it. So here's what I would recommend that a lot of you do. We have wants, we have needs. So let's say, for example, last month, man, take a look at your bank statement. Look at the wants, the needs. Take the wants, add all of those dollars up. I don't care if it's something as small as $2. Add all of those wants up. Whatever that total comes to for the end of the month, take that dollar amount, open up a brokerage account on one of these investment platforms. You take that dollar amount for all of your wants and just start adding that into a brokerage account. So now you may not have as much fun, you may not be hanging out as much, but sacrifice. We gotta sacrifice in life. You can't have it all. You gotta sacrifice. So if you really want to get to that level of wealth, freedom, to be able to travel when you want without having to take PTO, then you gotta do something to get there. So take those dollars, open up a brokerage account, start putting money into the market. Right now, it's a great time to invest. Don't let the news scare you and tell you that you shouldn't invest right now because the market is volatile. This is the time that you need to be looking at investing your money into the market. You don't have to day trade. You can just put your money into great companies that will be here in the future and let your money marinate. Let it grow over time. Look at getting an IRA. Okay, just start becoming financially literate. We have to do this. We have to do it. So some of you just aren't paying attention, and I need you to pay attention so we can make this money, you guys. We can make the money if we pay attention. You don't want that day to come where the boss comes and taps you on the shoulder and like, hey buddy, thanks for your service, but we got to cut you. I've been laid off numerous times from jobs. I've also been fired from jobs. I've also quit jobs. Hey man, I've been there. I know what it feels like to get laid off. I know what it feels like to get fired. I know what it feels like to go through the BS workplace politics. I know what all of it feels like. I wasn't always where I am right now. So I just wanted to put this out there to you guys. And I also want to touch on another topic. And we all know this. We all know what offshore outsourcing is. Okay, you have a company. They figure like, hey, you know what? Let's ship these jobs overseas so we can lower our expenses and then make more money. So offshore outsourcing has been around for many, many years. So when companies realized that they could benefit from offshore outsourcing, they jumped on it. And they were able to save a lot of money by by finding skilled talent. Okay, matter of fact, let's pull it up right here. It says the companies figured out that if they ship jobs to other countries, they can have skilled talent and cost savings, amongst other things. So they jumped at it. And right now with AI, this is like the second coming of cost savings for companies. When AI came about and they realized, like, wow, AI can be major, the same thought came into their head as it did when they realized offshore outsourcing can be beneficial. So with AI, now they're like, oh, now we have another chance to make more money and cut people. Let's dump billions of dollars into AI. And that's what they're doing, you guys. Okay, so we got to realize the writing is on the wall. It's on the wall. They're letting us know what they want to do. So we can't get left behind. So I just want to leave that with you. Be sure to open up that brokerage account. But you guys, we got to get free. We got to stay free. And we have to sacrifice what we need to sacrifice in order to do so. Over and out, everybody. I'll catch you on the next video.